Hey, what's up? It's DJ. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 22. Today, we're going to take a look at seasons and how to turn it off completely. In previous Farming Simulator games, the default didn't have seasonal cycles or anything like that. You could do whatever you wanted, whenever you wanted. With Farm Sim 22, it's been somewhat lost, but there is a way that you can get some freedom back, and I'm going to show you how. If you like videos like this or just want to see more Farm Sim 22 stuff in general, make sure you get subscribed so that you don't miss daily Farming Simulator videos here on the channel. Let's jump right in with a base game. It's not important that you do this. You could do this with anything, but we're going to start fresh. In the settings, if we go in, we're going to find game settings and we're going to see general settings. Now, general settings is basically all of your stuff that saves from game to game. However, game settings is specific just for this game right here. So I want to go down to crops of growth. You can see that, workers, etc., etc. Find seasons. Should be the very first thing down. Seasonal growth. We have three options: yes, no, and paused. If you do paused, nothing's going to happen. If you do yes, you're going to have to deal with seasonal cycles. We want no. So seasonal growth, turn it to no. Days per month. You can change this whatever you want, but things are not going to change unless the month changes. For example, if we go up into the growth calendar, actually the growth calendar completely turns off, doesn't it? Hey, that's something that we learned new. Go back down into your game settings. We'll turn on seasonal growth. There we go. So you can see right here, we have March, April, May, June, July, etc. Nothing changes unless you switch months, which is why you want to make sure that your game setting is set on 1 day. So make sure your game's set on 1 day. Seasonal growth, no. Fixed visual month. You can change this whatever you want. It will change, but you can do whatever you want when you want. I like to set mine to June, July, August, something like that. Those are going to be your summer months. So, for example, we have March, April, and May. Those are your spring. June, July, August, that is summer. September, October, and November, those are going to be your fall months or autumn months. And then December, January, and February, those are going to be your winter months. So you can change that whatever you like. If you like it, just go with July. It works. And then turn snow off. And that's it. That's how you get in here with seasons turned off. Now, unfortunately, it's still going to say at the top August. And if we fast forward a day, it's going to say September, etc. But you could do whatever when you want it. So that's how you turn off seasons. However, there's still some confusion as crops are not growing daily as they would beforehand. So let's take a look at those. So here we are in December. I'm over on my test map now, and it's 16th, was that like 4 in the afternoon, something like that. And I went ahead and planted a bunch of crops in here. We've got barley, or sorghum, there's stuff everywhere, man. We've got them all in here, with the exception of poplars. Poplar's the only thing that I didn't do, of course, and sugar cane as well. Everything else we've got, even grapes and olives up here. So all of the crops are here, and I'm noticing a couple interesting things. For example, here in 79, we've got oats. Oats are already in the second stage of growth, and so are, let's see, that's going to be dirt color. I don't remember which one that is. Potatoes, maybe? Sure? Not sure, maybe it's sorghum. I think it's sorghum. Those are already into the second stage, which is interesting. So I'm going to fast forward a day, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. Now we are in January, so we've skipped our month forward. If you've had more than 1 day seasons on, this wouldn't have happened yet. You're still going to be in December. Make sure you do that. So you see, we have growth in all of them. We are into what looks to be the second stage of growth in most things. And we are into the third or fourth stage of growth in the sorghum and the oats, which is interesting. Plus, if we come over here, we can also see that the grapes are still in the first stage, but the olives have gone into a second stage of growth over there. Interesting. All right, let's fast forward another day, see what happens. Day 3 brings us into this. Now, you probably have already noticed, normally, when you're not using seasons, things grow in 1 day, especially if you've got fast growth on. Here, not so much. We're still getting faster growth on the oats and the sorghum and the olives, which is very interesting, but it is what it is. So we're still going to push forward a little bit more and see what we can get. As a matter of fact, got grass on as well. Let's turn that on. So as you can see right there, and we turn on growth. Actually, well, it says it's ready to be harvested. Do I believe it? That is going to be the question. So the grass is here, but it is definitely not that time yet. It is not ready to be harvesting this grass. So that's day 3. Let's go into day 4 and see what we can get from there. Coming into day 4 now. Now in March, or day 4 here, the way I've got it set up, we're still showing ready to harvest with the grass, but I don't think it's quite to the height that I would want to cut it yet. However, everything else is growing pretty darn quick. I will say that the oats and the sorghum, I mean, it's like right there. Also, in the time of making this video, Loch Nester has also commented on one of my videos and showed a number. So what I'll do is I'll try and put that in the comment section of this one. Maybe you guys can take a look at that. But we're going to make sure that this is right on par with what those numbers are. But we're at the beginning of day 4. So far, nothing. Well, we have some stuff that's ready to be harvested. Sorghum and oats only took 4 days total to get ready. So we're in April right now. We're 5th of April, or day 5 for me. So it took 4 days to get it ready. And the grass is also looking like it is ready to be cut as well. So that is good. Doesn't look like it's grown from yesterday. So there you go. Takes a total of 4 days for sorghum and oats to be done. But everything else is still growing too. Let's see what happens. We are in day 6 now, which means that it has taken a total of 5 days for our vineyard crops to grow. So our grapes and olives are all set, ready to go. A little bit difference there from the list that was given earlier, but looks like it's taken 5 days for our grapes and olives. So that is pretty cool. Corn, barley, and soybeans take the cake today, as they are the new ones on day number 6. So corn, barley, soybeans there. Very interesting. A lot of things are taking some time. I mean, we're in June already. Let's keep moving. On day number 7, sugar beets, sunflowers, and wheat have joined, which means we've only got 2 more crops left. We have cotton and we have canola. So hopefully those don't take too long. And day number 8 brings us to it. So on day number 8, we have cotton and we've gotten a hold of canola as well. And that seems to be at least all of the crops that we tested. There that is. So everything is ready. Of course, grass is doing its thing, and now we've got a full-fledged set of crops here waiting for us to be harvested. So, quick recap: 4 days for oats and sorghum, 5 days for grapes and olives, 6 days for corn, barley, and soybeans, 7 days for sugar beets, sunflowers, and wheat, and 8 days for cotton and for canola. So, very interesting. I don't know how to take that. 1 day would have been great, and that would have made people a lot. I think it would have been a little bit easier. Maybe this is a glitch. Maybe this is a problem. I'm not sure. Of course, there's a couple other crops as well that we did not test. For example, I didn't test poplars. Wasn't going to do it. Also didn't test potatoes either. So supposedly potatoes take only 5 days, and supposedly poplars take over a year. 13 days total, or months rather. These were all months, not even days. Months. Interesting. Very interesting. Well, that is it. That is how you turn off seasons. And if you do turn off seasons, how long is it going to take for some of these to grow? I think definitely the way to go here is doing oats or sorghum. And then if you want to do something else, maybe soybeans on top of that. That's definitely going to get you the most amount of money at the end of the day. Plus, with oats, you're going to be able to get 3 harvests within a single year or 12-day cycle. And with corn or soybeans, something like that, you're going to be able to get 2 harvests in the same amount of time. So, wheat, definitely not the way to go anymore. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like on it. Get subscribed if you're new and join the GoHam fam. Make sure you turn your notification bells on as well so that you never miss daily farming simulator videos here on the channel. What's up? Hope you have a great day. We'll see you later. Peace.